Vaishnav, all of you. Give me the answer. Who is the king of forest? Maybe this question is bullshit, but ask me. Tell me. Maybe this question is bullshit, but tell me. Who is the king of forest? Lion? Then why? Bigger question. Other the questions. Who is the clever in the forest? Who is the tallest in the forest? Who is the bigger in the forest? Who is the more energetic in the forest? Who is the faster in the forest? What's lion? No. Who is the wise? Fox. Who is the tallest? Giraffe. Who is the bigger? Elephant. Who is the fastest? Tiger. Who is the most energetic? Monkey. Then lion has no any type of other activity, other any advantage, so we can consider lion is a king. But what is the reality? Lion is a king. The bigger question arises that why lion is a king? He is not tallest, not faster, not too much energy, not too much long, and he not too much wise. Then why we consider lion is a king? Ask the questions. That is the reason. Sometimes some questions are needed you have to know what's the answer of particular question, because sometimes some questions change your life. That is the bigger reason I will record this video. That is the main purpose I will clarify in this upcoming intro. Then if you want to know why is the lion king and why is the eagle is the king of the forest, king of the birds, because sometimes some questions you have to know. That's my personal point of view. And I will share my story that after 8 years, 9 months ago, I decided to give a speech. That time definitely I don't know give a speech in my school life, in my college life. And if I generally say that I am an introvert person, I cannot explain myself in the public. When the two person are standing and I cannot convey myself, I cannot talk too much well. Then the bigger question arises that how I will change this bigger transformation in my life when I cannot speak anyone person in the front of persons and I never be raise hand in my class. Then the bigger question arises that how I give the speech. That is the bigger questions. And after the giving the speech, that time multiple I have a obstacle. First, I have to find the school. Second, I want to convince the principal. Third, I have to give courage to face the students. And after, I not be stuck in any line. I have a much confidence myself. These all are the all best obstacles in front of me when I decide I will give a speech. What's happened when I decided I make a speech? I will make a draft. I will represent my speech just like this. And the bigger questions, when I went to school and the principal, when I first time faced a principal and the principal says me welcome and ask my name, I will give my name Manoj Vaishnav. And after that he says me, why are you giving this speech? What is your purpose? That's hurt. That I simply say, be honest, principal, sir. There are the two reasons I will give this speech. First, I want to improve myself. I want to improve my public speaking, and I want to share the most important knowledge where we cannot get from the schools. That is the beyond our schools. That time the principal little bit shocked. What the person is saying that? And after that, I say that, sir, simply I will ask a simple question. Sir, who is the king of forest? Then definitely he'll look at me and says that lawyer. Then I ask them same question. Yes, sir. The wisest animal in the forest is fox. tallest animal in the giraffe, bigger animal in the forest is lion, and the fastest animal in the forest is tiger, and more energy in the forest animal is monkey. Then why we consider lion is a king? Lion hand don't any type of extra ability, so we consider it is a law is a king. That time principal gave me smile and says, okay, wait 5 minutes, we will give you class, allot your class. And that time I go in the office, sit, and I visualize, just think how I will represent my speech. That was my first speech, and I did, and I also have a goosebump right now because that was the best moment of my life when I gave my first speech, and that's my personal experience I will share with you. And I make this video without any cut. Yes, because I want to share what is the authenticity I will prove, I will feel that particular situation. And when I enter in the class, when the first all students are look at me and say, oh, new teacher is coming. And that time I says myself, hi, I am Manoj Vaishnav and I am give the speech. And that time all are little bit curious, yes, what the speech this person says, and the bigger question arises, the bigger situation arises that when the all students have a test. Yes, there is the school test happens, but the principal impressed my first presenting the questions. That time he will give me the permission. Okay, you will take your 20 to 50 minutes and you will give the speech, and we will be happy you will give if you give your presentation and speech. And I go and I sit happy and I ask the same question with all the students. No one can give me the answer, and I so definitely know that if you are watching this video, you don't have the right way, and you have don't the right answer. What is the reason? If you have if you have the real reason why is the lion is a king, then definitely you can put the comment. I will read out, and after that I will start my story. But I think firstly I will say that I want to solidify my reason. What is the proper reason? So I will give the 3 stories so that you will get a better understanding when I put any my answer, that you will also relate that, and I will also solidify my answer. That time the first story I start with that. Okay, think about a person who will went in the market to buying some grocery work, and after some time later he think that he forget where is her room, and after so much struggling he ask people, what do you know where is my room? That time people look at and says that how we know where is your room? But after finding a one known person knows that person and says, okay, I know where is your room, and that person leave that person in the room. That time think about it. What is the mental state of that particular persons? You think that is very very genius brain? No, that is a stupid person. Yeah, maybe a one type of foolish, and their mental ability is a little bit low. They don't have the right type of mental state. Yes, that is simple question, the simple answer of your side. But the bigger turn of the story is that, what you know, who was that person? That person is Albert Einstein. Yes, he is Albert Einstein. That is her story of life. The bigger question again arises that why? And how the Albert Einstein becomes too much intelligent? Because every one person wants in the life to become intelligent, and the same goes. Story second. A 5-year-old child come home with a letter and give the letter to your mom, and when the mom read the letter, that time the tears come in their eyes. And that time the 5-year-old child says that, why mom, why are you crying? Please tell me what is that written in the letters. It's too much harsh about myself. I don't do any type of mistake in the class. I am a very simple, I am a be honest ma'am. I don't do any type of mistake, and he will protesting himself. After the finishing the letter, that the mom says that, my child, you don't take any type of mistake. In the letter is written that your child is too much genius, and there are no any teacher who will guide him, who will teach him. So we will request you to teach your student at your home, never not be sent in the school. And that time the boy says, mom, it's mean I don't need to go to school tomorrow. That the mom says that you don't need to go never in the school. And after the whole the educations will provide by her mom, and that person never goes to school. And think about that, after that don't get the right education, what do you think about that person? What was the future of that person's? Maybe a normal person's, and so on, this type of. But this more shocking news when coming, when he was shifted their rooms, that time he will get the same letter which he will give when he was 5 year old, your mom. And when he read the letter, that time the tears came in her eyes also. When he read the letter, the letter's wording is that your child is too much stupid. It's he don't have the right ability to understand simple numerical questions, and we will consider that you will never be sent in the school, because if you send the school, then definitely our school reputation goes down. After reading this letter, that person's crying on himself, and the big and the new things and shocking news is that you think that that person is a normal person and her life is goes to normal, but that is not. Who was that person? That was Thomas Alva Edison. Yes, that is Thomas Alva Edison. Think about that. That person never goes to school, never had the right education. When the school says that you have not a right type of potential to do in their life better, than how that person can change the world, change her life, and become the best scientist ever in the history. And also, you think that in the first story, the Albert Einstein was also the best scientist ever in the history. And think about that. You say that person has not a right mind, and you are that is another shocking news is that the Albert Einstein brain is preserved right now. Think about that, how much important that brain is right now. Third story is goes like a lady, that is Indian story. That is a lady who is travel in the train. That time some men come on the compartment and misbehave with that girls. And after when the girls crying, that time that man decided okay, now throw the girl out of the train. Otherwise we will be in the danger. So they will throw the girl in the running train, and when the girl fall down on the rail battery, that time he will be unconscious, and after that he will get the consciousness that then he realized that their both leg has been cut out. Many mouse and insects are coming and eating their bloods and their mass. That time he will crying, but he don't do anything because that was the night. And after 2 or 3 days later, he will rescued and sent to the hospital. And after that, they will call their parents and their coaches. He will come there and see that condition that is very critical, and they don't have any type of hope he will be survive or not. Yeah, he will be ever stand on their feet. They never be think about that, because their both of the leg is cut out. But when the girl says her coach that if I am alive, then definitely God have a bigger surprise and bigger challenge for myself and bigger purpose. So I have to figure out that purpose, and that is my responsibility. I will do something better in my life. And he says that time, no matter what will happen, That story is 2011, that is a real story, and 2024. And he decided that after a long time, I will be conquer Mount Everest. Think about it. What is the mental state of that girl? He don't have both legs, but he decided to conquer the Mount Everest. Think about it. How is possible when the girl has not have the legs, and he don't know where we will stand on their feet or not, but he will stand and he will conquer the Mount Everest in 2020 in 2014. The incident happened in 2011 and he conquered Mount Everest in 2014, and now he was trying to commit that I will be conquer the seventh highest peak of the world. That's the attitude. How it's come, how we can think that, how we can prove that yes. And bigger question again same, that how and why he will do. Now if we compile all their my knowledge, all their my speech in the one line, that the bigger question arises that how they did it and why they did it. Both questions is more and more important from a particular speech, and my particular speech is running around these two questions. Then I will give the answer. That answer is simple, it's placebo effect. The is self-belief. Yes, that is a self-belief. When the lion sees any animal, that time he says in himself that no matter what will happen, I will eat you. When he sees any elephant, he will say only one thing, I will eat you. When he sees any giraffe, he will say that I will eat you. That is the reason the lion is a king, because he believes that I am a king. He don't know. It don't need to say anyone person that you are the lion. The lion believe that I am a lion, I am a king. That is the reason why the Albert Einstein became the scientist and the best scientist ever in the history, because he believed that he is the best scientist. When the Thomas Alva Edison same goes, he has the belief that yes, I am the best scientist, I am the best inventor, and so on. Just like Arunima Sinha's case, Arunima Sinha has believed that yes, I have a belief I will conquer. No matter what will happen, there is the purpose of a God planning. I have to do. I have to figure out. That is the reason. That is the roadmap. That is the simple things. Keep in your mind that if you want to transform your life, then definitely you need the self-belief. Sometimes people say that you cannot do. Okay, but you never will stop. Says them, no matter what will happen, I will do. That attitude is needed. That is the real way. That is the real roadmap. If you follow them, definitely you will conquer whatever you will decide in. There is a reason why lion is a king, because the lion knows that he is a king.